but an instruction to righteousness. The gospel of Jesus is a gospel of grace, and that grace is an instruction unto holiness. So the gospel does not just end on that grace. There are rules that makes up that grace. In this kingdom, you are allowed to come in the way you are. That is grace. Grace does not look at what you have done. Grace does not look at the life you have lived. But when you come in, you're not allowed to remain the same way you are. That is why it's called a new birth experience. A transformation from who you used to be into the image and into the likeness of God. The Bible declares in Titus chapter 2 verse 11 says, "For the grace of God that bringeth salvation," this grace brings salvation, "had appeared to all men." Verse 12, it says, teaching us. This is the instruction. This is the package that comes with this grace. This grace is a free gift, but this grace comes with instruction for you to be able to enjoy the benefits of this grace. He said, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, he said we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this world. So this grace, this gospel of Jesus does not just end with that grace, it ends in holiness. It's a gospel of holiness. Not just grace, because that grace leads you on a journey into holiness. It gives you instructions. It teaches you to give up the old nature. It says, put off the old nature and put on the new nature. That is what grace does. So we don't get grace mixed up. That you can live anyhow, that Jesus has paid it also, therefore, even though you've accepted Christ, you are still allowed to live anyhow. You're still allowed to keep the old nature with you in this journey. Child of God, it doesn't work. You cannot climb Horeb with your sandals. You cannot come to Mount Horeb with ornaments. Those things have to be out for you to be able to access. It's a grace. It's not a license to sin. It's an instruction unto righteousness. It says, ye must be holy, for the Lord your God is holy. That holiness is not worked by you. That holiness is a package that comes with this grace. It's a finished work. But when we align ourselves into that grace, we'll begin to live on the instruction of that grace, which is holiness. We'll begin to live. It's no longer a work. It's a finished work that Jesus has done. But we have to align ourselves in order to be able to function, not able to walk in that path. Because on our own selves, we cannot. So he is holiness. With him.